Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at this Tortoise Ace Badge match that I had earlier this week, and what we're going to discuss here is exactly what I was thinking. I'm going to speed up the start of this match a little bit here, because nothing really happened at this beginning of this map. But we can see that my team was divided very evenly across the north, the middle, and the south, and I had a inmate back there, Taro, in artillery, trying to support me and support the rest of the team as much as possible. But I'm going to slow this down again here. We took up this position here behind this building in order to watch what is going on down here in the city. And I took a look over there to see that one of our allies died, this tier 9 Skoda. But we see down here at the end of this road is an IS-3A and an M103, and they're trading with the guys to my south side a little bit here. We see that T-44 roll by, but it was almost pointless to actually take a shot at him, and they currently don't know that I am here. But they will in a second as this IS-3A comes around and I take a shot at him. Now my positioning here is, I'm going to try to zoom out here a little bit and take a look, is there is very little of my hull actually exposed here, which is what I was looking for from this position against these guys. Now the IS-3A, I don't really have too much to worry about from him penetrating my Tortoise. But after each shot, I am backing up to make sure that I am in cover. As I'm looking around this corner here, I see that first this T-44 is obviously lower down, so he is either in a river or more possibly going this quickly. He's on the lower road that will go underneath this bridge here. But we can see in the corner that the 103 has come out, and I go to take a track shot here, which also produces some damage. This is very good, because he is now tracked here. I can see from his muzzle brake that he does not have the fully upgraded gun. And this is also a big plus for me, as I can just sit here and start pecking away at his hit points with very high DPM tank destroyer. So I'm working him down, and he gets knocked out with this next shot to his lower front plate. And I'm looking over here at this T-44 trying to see if there's possibility a way of me taking him out without taking much extra damage. Now if we look here, this guy is dead with full hit points. He unfortunately did drown, but here is the big key. 95 on the minimap is up in the middle of the map. And I see that he's actually a little bit damaged, so this will come into play a little later on in the match as he actually starts to work his way down towards where I am. My first thought here was, can I squish this guy? Can I squish this guy? But unfortunately he realizes that I'm coming up right next to him. And I look up to see, okay, there's the T-44, maybe I can squish him. But here's this IS-3A, and yes, a very little part of his tank is sticking out. So I try to take a shot here, but unfortunately it misses, it just hits the stairs. And I see this T-44 rolls up, and he can't really elevate his gun too well to hit me. So his shot actually ricochets off the bottom of my vehicle. And I know at this point I have the advantage now because he is a one-shot to this 400 alpha damage gun. So no matter what, he's gonna die. This IS-3A rolls up, and I'm still at full hit points. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll take the hit. I'll trade those hit points against his, and I do win out in the trade, very much so, as I do 432 hit points of damage. Now that shot right back there was misclicked by me. I accidentally bumped my mouse and fired off a round. I'll take a quick look here again and look around the tank. I see this 54E1 sitting over here, and he's actually shooting at the guys behind me. I see a T-29, that is his rear, towards the T-54, and the 54 does get him. But this 201 actually works with me a little bit here as I roll around on this IS-3A, trying to take him out, and I took a bad auto-aim shot there, and I shouldn't have taken it, but the next one does get the 3A. Now at this point, I'm going to pause it again. Here's this 201 coming up behind me, and I fully expect either the 54E1 to be sitting around this corner looking at me, which I can survive his clip, as he will most likely ricochet at least one round off of me, or he's coming up around the corner, and we'll actually see that that is the truth as to what he's doing. He's actually circling around behind us, and when I don't see him here, I realize that he's going up north. So we'll just speed this up a little bit. Again, this vehicle is very slow, and it's about right here that I see him, and immediately I turn, fully expecting him to do what he did. We're going to lose this 201, unfortunately, but he kind of, I don't know, gets caught up on that dead M103 or something. But what he does do is he allows me to get a shot in on this 5041, and I do take another shot at this guy, but unfortunately it bounces to the side of his turret. So I know this guy is reloading as he fired 4 shots. Again, I'm going to speed this up a little bit in increments here, and we're going to feel a shot hit the back of my tank here as I'm trying to take out this guy's commander's hatches, because it's sticking up pretty far above my ally's corpse here. And here we're going to see real quick on the map that the 95 has shown up. I have spot checked him from my commander's spot check in the middle of the tank. And he actually does take a shot here, but for some reason he is loaded with HE only. I'm not sure why he had HE, but it's what he currently had. Thankfully that shot does pen, so I turn around immediately, get on this 95, because I know he is reloading. He hit me pretty good with an HE round, so I can guesstimate that he has the 155. The first shot, I tried to get a track shot in here, possibly to do some damage. For some reason there is a hole in the armor right up here, and you'll see my next shot go into there after I dodge his return fire and miss, unfortunately, his lower weak spot. So there was the return fire from the 295, and I'm going to shoot again. I'm going to pause this here, go into free cam mode, and see that this is right where I was aiming. That's exactly where I was aiming, exactly where I wanted my shot to go, because for some reason there's a hole there. Either the tracks aren't modeled in there as armor, or some other reason that Wargaming has left this open. So he takes some damage there, and I try to get off another shot here. And it does go through his driver's hatch, and I'm thinking, this guy's going to be reloaded real soon. Okay, I'm going to take a shot. Okay, bounce. I back away. His shot misses. Not entirely sure why he took that shot. He didn't have very much of a good angle on my vehicle at all. He is saying GG, and he puts his gun up. So very sportsman-like of this guy. At this point, I pause here asking my guys back at base, are you going to be okay? Are you going to win this fight against the Super Persian? Because we have Rheinmetall and our artillery back there, and I want to make sure that they're doing okay. So he says he's fine. He's going to be fine. He'll take care of the Super Persian. And again, this is at double speed. This thing is unbearably slow. So I'm going to speed this up again. We'll see on the minimap that the Super Persian gets the Rheinmetall, but almost immediately my platoon mate takes out that Super Persian. Now I'm looking for this artillery, and we're up at 5 kills right now with about 4,600 damage. But luckily, there's the killing shot. I loaded HE just to take him out, to make sure I took him out, because those artillery are pretty thin skin. And we're going to take a look here at the after action and take a look at the results here. And we'll see 6 kills, 5,000 damage, 1331 base experience, 15 out of 24, which is usually kind of average, okay, not great, but you know, we had enough shots go through that did damage, and thankfully we won this map, and we won this match, and had a very good result in it, and this being an ace badge for the Tortoise. So if you like what you saw and you want me to continue the series, go ahead, comment in the video, say, hey, I like what you're doing, thank you for explaining this. You can always catch me on Twitch. Down below is my Twitch address. You can catch me there. Follow me there. Hit on that follow button. You'll get notifications. You can also follow me on Twitter, and I will put that in an annotation. You can find me there. Thank you, everybody, for coming along with me on this video.